Hi, this is Lucky Robin, and I've got my Thrive order for the month today. Got a lot of new things to try I'm excited about. Okay, got the blueberry muffin mix. It looked like one that didn't have a lot of the additives and stuff that my son can't have. So I'm looking forward to trying this out. That's all that was in this one box. I guess they couldn't fit everything in the big one. A lot of times I just make muffins from scratch, but it is nice to have a mix once in a while. Okay. Alright, so I got the 10 grain pancake mix. We don't have pancakes very often, but I wanted to have something on the shelf for food storage, which is why I got this one. Got the sausage crumbles. I've been waiting to get this one for a while. I want this for making Italian food and omelets and topping pizzas and stuff. Having to keep a bunch of sausage in the freezer ready to go at all times is a little annoying. So hopefully these will be good, really good. Okay. Got some quick oats this time, again, to have for baking or to have just on the shelf, something that'll be there in case of emergency. We do eat oats and stuff a lot. Mostly I make granola bars, or they're really good in cookies, not oatmeal raisin. We hate raisins, but just oatmeal cookies. Okay, next I got another container of instant rice. We really like the instant white rice. It is way better than minute rice in both texture and flavor. And I like minute rice, but this is better to me. And the family thinks so too. My daughter actually hates minute rice. So, yeah, I have really been looking forward to trying their seasonings. I don't actually need most of the seasonings because I grow my own herbs, but some of the recipes on the website do call for certain seasoning blends, and if I want the recipe to turn out right, I want to use the seasoning that they recommend. And once I've actually tried a seasoning, I can reverse engineer it pretty easily. So I don't know if I'll get these seasonings after I've just bought them this first time, but we'll see. And I did get the 4-pack of sauces this time. Got the one that makes tomato sauce. Got the bechamel. This is a white sauce for things like Alfredo or baked potato soup, that kind of thing. I got the chef's choice. This one will be a hard one to reverse engineer because it doesn't really technically list what is in it. I mean, it lists some of what's in it, but it also has spices, which can be anything. So this is their proprietary blend, I guess. So that one may be hard. It may take several tries for me to reverse engineer it. So I may not. I might just go with it and that be the one that I purchase again. And the next box. Okay. I got the pantry can of ham dices. Ham is one of the 3 things that do not have a 1-year shelf life after opening them because of the fat content. So I got the small can just to see how fast I can go through it, because once it's opened, its shelf life is 2 weeks. And I don't remember what the other two things are that do that. I think the pulled pork and something else does that though. So I got this size. We'll see how fast we go through it. I'm gonna make omelets. I'm gonna use it as a ham topping, and probably make a potato and ham soup. They've got a really good one on the website that I wanted to try. Okay. This is the Espagnole. I think that's how it's pronounced. Might be Espagnole. This is a beef gravy, basically. And then the velouté, which is a chicken gravy. But they've used it for various other things on the website that isn't just necessarily gravy, so I don't know. I got some instant milk. This is mostly just for using in recipes, because we don't like how instant milk tastes, although I have heard this one actually tastes quite a bit better than the stuff that you can get in the grocery store. So I may try it and see, because if it is, that would be a good one to have on the shelf. Okay, I got the salad seasoning. This one has parsley, garlic, white onion, chive, and red onion in it, and I think this will spice up the salads a little bit, especially on the days when I don't have any actual red onion to put on my salads. Now, this is the first time I'm getting one of the express meals. This one is Alfredo, chicken Alfredo. And yeah, my kids really, really like Alfredo, and I really, really don't. So I like to have something that's really easy on hand for them to make it themselves. Usually I just get the Trader Joe's stuff, but I wanted to try this and see, because if this is easy, I think it ends up actually being a little bit cheaper, and this can go on the shelf for a while. I think these ones have, let's see, a couple years. This is good till 2020 unopened. So okay, got the blueberry yogurt bites. So far we've only tried the strawberry ones, and everybody loves them. Well, except me, and I like them. But blueberry is my favorite, so we'll see. Maybe I'll like this a lot better. I'm not much of a yogurt liker to begin with, but I do want it for the health benefits. Okay, I got some chunked potatoes. I do canned potatoes, but I want to see how these work in the soups and stuff that they have on the menu, and I want to see what the quality is, because these are pretty cheap, and if I don't have to can massive amounts of potatoes, if I can just get these instead, I would like to do that. I think just make my life a lot easier. I wouldn't have to do the chopping. With the arthritis in my hands, that's always hard. So I'm gonna give these a real good try. Try the soup. Try doing them as fried potatoes, like in Potatoes O'Brien or something, and see how they taste just cooked, like boiled potatoes, basically. And if the texture holds up and I really like it, then we'll do this, I think. But I'll still have some that I canned. I've got 20 pounds potatoes right now that I need to can, and whether or not I purchase any more will depend on how well I like these. We didn't have room to grow potatoes this year, so we had to leave some ground fallow. Okay, this is the butter powder, and this is mostly for cooking, and I wanted to have this, but if we like this, if we like how it is, this is something I definitely want to have on the shelf. because if there is an emergency situation and we can't buy butter, we don't have goats or we don't have cows, so we don't have butter in those situations. So having something like this would be really great. I'd still be able to bake on the propane stove. No, and got the golden cornbread mix to try. I usually do not make cornbread from anything but a mix, but I wanted to try this different mix. I mean, I've done it before. It's just so much easier to do it from a mix that I like to do that. I would like to try this. And then one of my favorite things to do is to add blueberries into cornbread. And we've still got a few on the bushes out there, so that will be something that I'm going to be making maybe this week, maybe next. We'll see how it goes. Now that it's starting to cool off outside, it's not such a big bear to turn on the stove and cook. So anyway, that is my order for this month, and I'm looking forward to next month because I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think their semi-annual sale is coming up in September. Not 100% sure, but there's a little glitch on the website when you first go on that says countdown to semi-final sale, and it like lasts for half a second, but I keep seeing it every time I refresh. So I think it's coming because the last one I believe was in April. So then that's when I'm going to buy my meats because they discount them quite heavily at that time. So hopefully that's true and that's what's coming up. All right, that's the order for this month.